Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry about what happened earlier today. Things happen during lives, and real life sometimes interjects. So I decided when I came back, we would continue the pictures. So we are coloring from spring 2025. This is a Color in Heaven one. This is the special issue. This is the one that you've got to purchase. You can't just pay for it. It's not part of your subscription. The other thing I think, what else did they say? I know it's mermaid and everything, and I figured since I already did a stream where I did a mermaid, that I'd want to do a nice spring one. And just have fun and see where the books take us. I have two other books to color from that are mermaid focused. So this picture is by Secret Guest, I think is the name of the one. Oh, this one is called Secret Guest by Deborah Mueller. So these were some nice pictures that she did. She does do mermaids too, but I was figuring we'd do a nice spring one. That I alternate some pictures here in this month. I also did a Star May 4th picture called, because that was I think, what did I call it? The Baby Yoda book on the way home. So I know there's probably someone else streaming right now. That's okay. I am currently using Pink Madeleine from Derwent Pro Color. These are very nice, but the problem is that, yeah, they go down very smooth on the paper. I will say that. So I am working tomorrow, so I am kind of happy about that. So right now, I'm a little frustrated with everything that has happened. So I relaxed, took some time to relax, and I enjoyed going out with my mother. My mother had a vegetable quesadilla for lunch, and I had a grilled chicken sandwich, which was really nice. I liked it a lot. And then after that, I went and got my mother more stuff from CVS, and then I went to Trader Joe's and got a few little things here and there. My nieces are coming over on Sunday for Mother's Day because it's they're celebrating my mother, so that should be nice. So that's nice. Now, someone wondering why I didn't make this red. I've made a lot of things red and other things red. So you see, I like the pink because you guys probably have guessed pink nails, pink flower. I think pink represents the color a lot better. So I've seen some beautiful colorings lately. Don't worry, I have another one of these. And what I do when I'm running low on pencils, I sometimes make a list. And then every 3 or 4 months, I do an order. The order used to be $50, but now it's going to be $60 because some of these pencils are not what you call very cheap. Now, someone would say, well, why don't you buy a budget-friendly set? There's nothing wrong with budget-friendly pencils, but don't get me wrong, I've used Crayolas, I've used a lot of different things, but different pencils, different paper have different, work really well in different books. Like my markers are going to work different on certain paper than they would work in like a book like the Johanna Bassett's. I would use pencils in that book, but I wouldn't use markers in it. Let's say I'm using something for one of my colored books or my color book. I wouldn't just use that. Now this set was given to me, the Pro Colors. I have on occasion bought a duplicate here and there, but it's only of a color I really need, you know what I mean? This is going to be a little gray mouse. This book, I think, is one of my favorite Color in Heaven books that they've produced. And then I think the new Mermaid one, which I really like. You guys saw us coloring that a few days ago. I thought it was really pretty. I am reading A Court of Mist and Fury and Carrie. I'm still reading the Becky Lynch autobiography book, Not Your Ordinary Girl by Rebecca Quinn. Rebecca Quinn is Becky's real name. I like a lot of the insights in that book. It is really hot today. And so then we'll do this in dark red and purple. I was thinking dark purple and then light purple, with a little green and purple in there. You know, it's hard to say what pencils are my favorite because each pencil is different, but these are growing on me the more I use them. You know, there are 3 places that I like to use for supplies. Dick Blick, Amazon, and Jerry's Aunt Ram. Believe it or not, Jerry's Aunt Ram is very good. I've ordered 2 or 3 times from there, but that's only when Blick and Amazon don't have it in stock. So most times I won't have to order from Jerry's, but Jerry's is very good too. I know that some people use Coat pens. I do not use Coat pens. My favorite places to buy coloring books are, honest to God, Amazon and Etsy. Well, I prefer international books. Now, if you want to cut down on costs because of the shipping, Amazon Japan for your Japanese and Korean books. So you kind of get where the price point would be for it. Now, I got fortunate with the last Erie book, The Magical Land of Laramia, because my brother and my sister-in-law bought that for me. So when they went to Japan, I asked them to get it. Hi, Evelyn. How are you? This is the Pro Color. This is Pink Meadow Lake. Yes, we are back. We had a very nice lunch. Yes, I had a very nice lunch with my mother. Went out and about. I like these pencils a lot. They're nice. The only thing is that they go really fast. They kind of remind me of my Finding the Lost Girl pencils or the other pencils that I like. They kind of remind me of my colors in that they go really, the pencils quick to eat that up. This is cerise pink. And don't worry, guys, I have a mermaid picture in the bank already if you guys want a mermaid. We're already prepared. This is called Imperial Purple. What I love is really now. Now the flowers are starting to come out and really bloom and be really pretty. I tell you, it's really hot today. It's been like really cold, and now today it's like one day it'll be cold, then one day it'll be gray. So see, I would like the weather to be like this, nice and hot and not too cold, but at nighttime it gets really, really cold. Geranium Lake. Here's the problem with these pencils is that they go really, really fast. I don't know why. Maybe it's the way I'm pressing or the way I use them, but these go really they're incredibly nice. Color payout wise, I like them. Know what I'm saying? This is my spring issue, Evelyn. This is this issue of Color in Heaven, but this is one that you have to pay for separately. I think very soon they'll have the summer one ready for pre-sale, but I would like to see a flip of it before I go blind. How many of you are enjoying Mermaid, actually? I know I'm enjoying it, but I don't always want to color a mermaid. This one I had to buy separate from my subscription, so this one is not. This issue is not part of the. So this is the brown. This is brown. This is what you do when you want to make the color lighter, at least for me. You just go light and do a little light here. You just. So you do that. Then we do green. And this is called light moss. Thinking that's going to be yellow. This color is going to be yellow. And this is buttercup yellow. Yes, I am good, Zelda Kane. I don't think I met you before. Are you new to our community? These are Derwent Pro colors, which are really vibrant and rich colors in them. I don't bring them out too often. This is what's called felt gray, and this is number 69. What I like about these pencils, and all you can say it is the grip is really nice on them. What was your name before Zelda Kane? It's hard to remember everybody's name because everybody has such unique names in the coloring community. It's called Foliage. Oh, Kitty Cake. Nice to see you again, Kitty Cake. And this is a really good coloring. See, it's the tail of the mouse. I think that's the tail. I think I missed that. So we'll do that in dark gray, which is blue gray. You know, sometimes I color with these, and you know, sometimes based on the paper, when I color with these, they come out very pastel-y. And then other times they'll come out like this, which is a nice color. No, I like coloring with these because they're pretty. Really? I always say when you haven't colored for a really long time, start off with something simple like a mandala or just a flower in general, you know? Just to get those juices flowing again. So this is nice. I like this a lot. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Don't you like that, Evelyn? The people who like diamond painting is nice, but sometimes even that can become a little tedious, you know? Diamond painting, I kind of have to be in the mood for it. So to speak, it's a beautiful picture that comes out. I have liked doing it. You know, with diamond paintings, I feel like you have to spend a lot of time quickly creating it. Thought I was going to put in the other stuff, but I think we may only do this picture. Remember, there was like 6 minutes of this stream before, so keep that in mind. I know I haven't done a whole lot. I see that my neighbor has decided to water our lawn. What time is this? 3 o'clock. There's only 72, but someone told me that they're going to come out with another 28. I like diamond painting, but I like diamond painting that I kind of like scenic. I don't really like the horror diamond paintings, but that's me. I like more scenes and mystical creatures and things like that, like landscapes. Things that are seasonal so I don't get bored. Someone asked me, what am I going to do with the foxglove cottage one? I don't think I'm keeping that one, but that's a personal choice. If I don't keep it, it's not a reflection of the company or anything. I was told by someone, and I watched one of these people who is a space saver. They say, don't keep things that don't bring you joy. Keep things that bring you joy. If they don't bring you joy, don't keep them. Coloring leaves takes time, but it does. I saw one person do this, like they colored the green leaf here, they colored this, and they did all these magnificent things with the leaves, and they did all this shade, and I was just totally like, ah. This is pretty. Like, I love all these colors. They all come together so nicely. And now I'm going to do green. And this one is called grass green. I feel like this is the color that it should be, like colors. I'm reading Carrie, and the book I'm reading, Carrie, is very, very good. I didn't know a lot about the Stephen King book, that it was his first book that I'm reading for the Horror Club, which I'm kind of surprised by that. You know, and I didn't realize that John Travolta had starred in the movie when he was very, very young. I really, really like it. You know, I'm also rewatching the Once Upon a Time show, and it's so good. You know, once my pencils get to a certain point, once they get to like this point, then I start putting them on I make a list. So when I go in to buy my supplies every 3 to 6 months, I go, what do I really need? What do I not need? Like these, I don't use too often, but I started using them again. One of the things that I like about them is the grip, you know, like it doesn't hurt my hand. Sometimes when you get too thin of a pencil, like a Prismacolor, it starts to hurt your hand. Like the one thing I like about Hobi's polychromos, and even finding my Lost Girl pencils, is that they have a nice round barrel. Thinner pencils like the Black Widows and Prismas are a little hard, isn't it? It's what is this called? This is called Grass Green from the Pro Color, and this is number 49. With the Pro Colors, they all have numbers and they have color names, so that I really like. Like on some of the budget pencils, you'll see a color that you really like, but then there's no name or just anything on it. Although I will say that I do like the Black Widows. I really do like the Black Widows. Somebody said, "Do you like Artezas?" I find the Arteza products gimmicky, if that's what. I know a lot of people like them. There's certain things they do well, and then there's certain things they don't do well. I didn't like the Arteza pencils. I didn't like the Arteza gel pens, to tell you the truth. The Arteza markers also were an issue for me. And I'll tell you why I didn't like the Arteza markers. Now, some of the things I did like about them, let me go with what I liked first about them. One thing I liked about the Arteza markers is they came in a case. They were organized. They had numbers and color names on them. Okay, so that's some of the nice things. And the price point was nice on them. Now, here's what I didn't like about them. Number one, they smelled when you put them down on the paper. Number two, they really ran out very, very fast. Now, I'm a person who colors a lot of stuff with markers, so maybe that's part of it. The other thing, too, is that when you're done coloring a page in it, it yellows the next page, even with the black behind it. So There were cons to everything, so that's one of the things that I didn't like about the artisan markers. Now, most markers are going to yellow your paper regardless, so keep that in mind. But if you find a marker set that you really like, stay with it because it might be worth it for you. Now, here's what I love about the Copics. Lots and lots of colors in the Copics. The markers are refillable. You can buy the refills. The Copics have replaceable nibs, so you can replace the nibs on it. So there's a system. You can buy them in packs or individuals. One zone. Now, if you're interested in Copics, these are the three sets that I would recommend that you get: a primary color set, a skin tone set, and a pastel color set. The only reason why I tell you to get a skin tone set is because that has some browns in it. And you can also use that for nature and trees as well. But if you're not interested in skin tones or doing nature, maybe a basic primary set to start off with, just to see if you like it. If you don't like it, you can always find a friend who would probably be willing to give you the markers. No, some people have that reaction to them. Were they alcohol based or were they water based? Water based is a little better if you have headaches from them. So you see how nice these colors came out? Like, I love this green. This green is really a nice green. It is. The green just, these colors really are very nice, these full colors. This is a Deborah Mueller image. So, she's known for doing mermaids, those funky little girls. I like flower pictures. Don't get me wrong, I like mermaids, mermen. But I don't, because so many people are doing mermaid now. Like maybe I'll alternate. Every other picture will be a mermaid, and then the next picture will be a something else. Just because sometimes people may not always like mermaids and may want to see something different. Some people have been asking me to do a Johanna Basford picture. Maybe we'll do one. Enough people want me to do Johanna. There's that one. So then I have another one. Yeah, I know. I know what people are thinking. I know. Little Mermaid. This is from Disney Princesses. This is a French coloring book. And if you're wondering what I did with the tags, I put all the mermaid. Now, if you look farther down, you see I put a bunch of tags, and those were all the Little Mermaid pictures that I hadn't done in the. This one is not as smooth. All right, let me do this little trick. When your coloring pencils aren't going down as smooth as you would like on the paper, one thing to do is to make the paper circle it. These pencils are not liking this paper. This paper, these pencils do not like this paper. They're fighting me on it. That's a bad sign when your paper is fighting your pencils. Which means we'll probably go into another pencil set for this. How can you have mermaid without Ariel? Unless you guys want me to do another one. I don't know if this is an old one I did of Rapunzel and Nice. So that's fighting me. So sometimes do this. Here's one that I got from Springtime because this paper is not it's resisted me. So. This one is by Denny, Georgia. What is this one by? Desi, Georgia. If you guys want that one, I think this one would be nice. This is one that I was doing for a while. Yeah, I know, but sometimes, the colors don't come out the way you want them to come out. So we'll do this with the Christmas. I like this book because it has so many different things for summer, spring. I'm sure the summer one's going to have a lot of beach scenes. So. Well, this is a Prisma. And this is magenta. This is salmon. I guess you could say that this is a whips kind of day, or just made it, just color some stuff in and just have some fun. I really like when I can just have fun in the picture. I'm gonna probably do another 10 more minutes. And then I do the purple here. And this is Orchid. This is the new purple in the color set. I may just do one layer of skin tone and do light peach and not do anything else. The other thing too, you can use the purple. Most people will tell you not to do this, but sometimes what I do here, just do this. Just to give yourself a little depth of color in the skin tone. Most people don't use purple, but I saw somebody once use purple. It was a really good job they did on that. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Most times that Christmas work on most paper, but they won't work on something like a colored paper very well. I did watch You, but I haven't watched the last few episodes. I need to watch them at some point. I kind of figured out how it ends because this was already spoilers, but I'm okay with that. I still have to do this bunny. I always like coloring in certain books more than others, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you want that, something like this is the color I like coloring the bunny. This is called She Shall Pink. This is what we shall color the bunny. Live streams are a way for me to interact with you, get you guys knowing what I'm doing, how everything is doing. Sometimes you go down, you sit down and you prep for something happens, like what happened earlier today. So, this artist, Desi Jojo, she has an Etsy store, so I have bought some. I think I bought one or two of her images before, so. So I tend to like when I color in a lighter color. See, but I like a lighter wing than a darker wing just because it pops a little bit more. So I'm going to do this. This is my cream. Now normally I would put the now I'm going to put the white in between the eyes. Then we'll probably be done. I put the white in the eyes. You know, the last thing to do is the skin tones. So I guess we went in here. Ooh, what I like about the color and having issues, especially the ones that you know, sometimes I put the cream base down first. Sometimes most times I put down the white base. So all my coloring has a really good effect on it. Then we do the beige. Where everything comes down. Then I want my deco pink. As the colors come in, they start to add up. And then I'm going to put in the light peach. So I didn't put many colors in because I don't feel like I need to put a lot of colors in. It's that final color, and this is the light peach. So like I love the Prismacolor for a lot of things, you know. And on a lot of paper it's gonna work, but not on the more gloss. I'll tell you right now, on glossier paper, Prismacolors do not work very well. On paper like this, Johanna Basford, and those kind of papers like Melopinini, Kirby's, they're gonna work very well. But the more expensive paper, or the more like, how should I call it? Like it's kind of like glossy, like almost like Marco-like paper. It doesn't work as well. But you see, the purple actually comes in and gives a bit more of a tone to it. Really nice and sparkling. See, on camera it comes across lighter, but on person it's actually a little darker. And I think that's it. So today we did two in this one. So I am really happy we did two in this one because this is one that I was trying to do for a while. I like that the wings are lighter colored. That's really dope. but I like that they came out lighter. So we used our Pro Colors or Prismas. I had my Black Widows, I didn't use them. I also had my Holbeins out still, and I didn't use them. So we did this one, and we did the first one, so. And we colored a little bit of the mermaid, but I think that one I may color off camera. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this very, very much. I know I have. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and stay wonderful. Bye, everybody.